Hey guys, this is part two in the series where I'm making a medieval longsword. In the last part you saw me cut out the tang as well as the tip of the blade. I also did some very just rough grinding around the parts that I cut to knock off the rough edges and metal splinters. Um, so in this part you'll see me continue grinding, really start putting in the shape and bevels along the blade, give it that edge, and just give it some shape. And then on the tang, I'm thinking I'll probably extend it maybe a few inches to shorten the actual sword itself, because right now it's about 40 inches, which is very long. And it's kind of like, obviously there's no pommel or crossguard or anything, so it's not very balanced, which is to be expected, but I can just tell I think I want to shorten it a little bit just to make it a little more comfortable to handle and wield and everything. So I might take it down to a 38-inch blade. We'll see. But that's also something I think we're going to look at in this part. So yeah, let's get to it. So I just finished cutting off or shortening the blade. So I took off about an inch here, and I definitely like holding it a lot better now. It's a lot more comfortable. So yeah, now I'm just going to move on to the grinding, which is pretty tedious, I can't lie, because you do have to take off a lot of metal to put these bevels in, and make these edges. So I definitely won't get all the grinding done today. This will probably be into next part and maybe even the part after that. So yeah, you just kind of have to lock in and try and knock out as much of it as you can. So yeah. So as you can see, I just have done a little bit of grinding, but I just wanted to show that you can kind of see how I just start at little sections, just a few inch sections, and work my way down the blade, really putting that bevel and edge on it. So obviously this is like nothing. I still have to do this entire side and then the other side, and then have to do that on the other side of the blade. So definitely a lot to go, but I just wanted to take a break and just kind of show you up close what I'm doing. So all right guys, I've just been kind of um, obviously grinding, but switching back and forth. Like I'm about to do this side. I just both the edges on this side, but I find that just like switching it up makes it seem like it's going by quicker. which maybe it is, I don't know. But I'm gonna just kind of go by all 4 bevels until the entire blade is finished. So yeah. All right, guys. This is the progress I made today. You can see I kind of got the bevels started on this side and this side, and then I barely started up here on the other side. But honestly, not as far as I wanted to get today. I wanted to do a lot more, but um, I'm just kind of running out of time. So yeah, that's what I did in this part. Obviously, shorten the blade a little bit to so it's about 39 inches now. But hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Come back for next part. We'll just continue doing the grind and shape this out, and then we'll get into the more fun stuff like forging the cross guard, making the handle, forging the pommel, and all that. So I would also greatly appreciate if you like and subscribe. If you do like the series so far, it would really help me out, and it's free. So, and this is just an extra note. I do have an Instagram and TikTok. If you're interested in those, there I post a lot more than I've posted on here because I've had those a lot longer. I do cooking, photography, drawing. I do a lot more stuff on there, as well as I post shorter format videos of what I'm doing here with the Longsword series on there. So if you want to follow those, I'd greatly appreciate it. So yeah.